So the Washington Commanders versus the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field. Both teams are 1-0. The Packers are 3.5 point favorites at home against the Commanders for Thursday night football matchup. And this is really important. You have two NFC opponents here. They want to go at it. They're going to go at it tooth and nail. They both had great defenses against their opponents. Who do you think is going to win that matchup between the two undefeated NFC East?
Definitely a very interesting first week matchup, definitely. But in this matchup here, I have Green Bay winning this game 24-17. I like what both teams put out week one. Green Bay looked sharp. Jordan Love played really well. Washington's playing really well. However, I do think that Jordan Love and the Packers look better than Washington in week one. I have nothing but good things to say about both teams, but I think that the Packers are really going to come out on top 24-17.
Well, you're nicer than me. I have nothing to say nice about Washington. Nothing nice to say about the Commanders. They're the NFC East. They got nothing good to say about them guys at all.
Go
I think
Birds,
that
go
this is going to
Birds.
be such a battle, and it's tomorrow in Lambeau. And Washington is really lucky they get to face the Packers in Lambeau in September, besides in December, January, where it's going to be extremely cold, and where the offenses and that running and that throwing capability is going to be really hard. So it's going to be really interesting to see how both teams methodically move throughout this game. But I think it's going to be like you said, Dan. It's going to be a really tight game. Somebody's going to come across at the end to win this. I am going for the Packers in the edge. But here's the thing. I think the Packers are going to win just by a field goal. And I'm talking about a 20-17 victory. 20-17. That means 37 points total. So if you're betting, I would bet on the under if you're afraid to bet on who's going to win. Now, both teams are evenly matched. They both have great defenses, as you both know. Um, both good quarterbacks. But Jordan Love, sometimes he's a little bit apprehensive when he throws a little bit, and sometimes he throws balls that are intercepted or could be tipped for interceptions. Jaden Daniels, on the other hand, he didn't really show you that much last week. He was having fun. He was playing with his food going up against the Giants last week. He
He
didn't really
really
take them
was.
seriously at all. If you listen to Burns from the Giants, he was talking about how Jaden Daniels was laughing the entire game. So I don't know if he really had a good opponent last week, as he didn't take nothing serious, or it's just him being jovial, as a quarterback. But I do think that Micah Parsons is the difference, is that one key difference that's going to stop them. And we're going to see how they're going to handle Debo Samuels in the backfield. I think it's all about the running game. And I think the Packers just have a slight edge with the running game that's going to save Jordan Love for throwing that ball a lot. That's why I think the Packers are going to win 20-17. So we're in agreement with that. All right. So we're going to move on to the next game, which is a good game, if you ask me.